You wouldn't believe how I acquired this. So, this is the Samsung Galaxy A14. The way of how I acquired this was an aunt, a family member, got a new phone. Then she showed off her old phone, and long story short, I asked her if I can have it. She said yeah. So here we are. Now this is the A14. I mean, it looks like an A14 with one minor difference. If you look through this proportion, if you can, there's a slight hump that comes over. You can sort of see right there, which means the battery has, you know, inflated a lot, which also causes it to have some horrible battery life. Other than that, let's just turn it on. So this was charged earlier, and I was factory resetting it, so now we can try it again from the start. And this is a T-Mobile phone, so of course there would be T-Mobile. And there we go. Now I think this is the new One UI. I think One UI like 8 or something. I don't own an Android phone. This is the first Android phone that's in my possession that I get to keep. So let's just start. So we agree. Easy setup with another device. Now I could do it to my current iPhone, my 17 Pro, but it has way too much stuff, and I'm rather not gonna do it since this is just an experimental phone, and I'm probably gonna open the back. So let's just assign a manual. Choosing a Wi-Fi network. I'm gonna cut this out. Alrighty, just entered in the Wi-Fi network. I'm not gonna bother blurring it out. I'll just cut the whole entire process out. Alright, just came back. So we have copy apps and data. You can choose a transfer app. We'll do don't copy it over because it just fills up the storage. And I don't know how much storage there is. I just factory resetted it. Google account, okay. I have a burner account we can use, so let's just do that instead. I have a burner account. We'll enter that in. This is the password part, so let me cover it up. Alright. Now, if you can barely see right here, there is screen burn, which I don't know how to solve it. I know you can replace the screen and all that, but it's just a waste of money. So, you agree to these terms. So we have facial recognition, fingerprint, pattern, pin, and password. Now, I know what facial recognition is because it's just Face ID. Pattern, I know that. All of these I know. I don't know what fingerprint is. Sure, let's do a pin. Oh, the fingerprints is on the side, so there's a fingerprint reader on the side right here. Now, I am a left-handed guy, so let's see if we can try doing this. Let's try that next. Let's try that next time because you really need your right hand for this. So backup device data. This is a project phone, so it doesn't really require that. Just turning off all of this. That's it. Make Gemini Google Assistant. No thanks. Review additional apps. Well, do we really want all these apps? Nah, we don't need those. Now we sit and wait again. Alrighty, now we have the Samsung account. Let's sign in with Google. It seems like it's boot looping, and I'm guessing is they want all of this. Alright, so after not deciding to sign up for a phone number, it just took me straight right in. I don't know what's gonna do. Weird. So it decided to take me all the way back to the start. How about I'm gonna cut and show you guys when I actually finish doing the setup. Alright, so I managed to fix it. All I had to do is not use Wi-Fi whatsoever. Anyways, next. Now I just have to do dark mode, but you can barely see it. And we're all set up. This is one of the issues. Now we have to wait for the phone to restart again. Another time lapse. Alright, now that we have our phone, new phone right here, let's see what we can do with it. Alright, so we're gonna install CPU Z. Might as well do TikTok. No thanks. Facebook, Instagram. Well, I'm not that kind, so we're just not gonna do all that. So we're just gonna skip everything and don't sign in. Gaming wise, well, I don't think this thing can do any kind of gaming whatsoever. But we'll try some Roblox. And now we wait. Now this is the A14, as I said earlier, and on GSM Arena, it was released in March of 2023. It has a 6.6-inch display, 50 megapixel camera, depends on the model, 4 to 8 gigabytes of RAM, and 5,000 milliamp hour battery. What the heck? It had, it went from Android 13 to Android 15 on One UI 7, and it has a memory card slot where you in the SIM tray. So that's pretty neat. You know, while all this is installing, let's try out the camera app. Okay, this is a bit buggy. Let's try taking a photo of this Game Boy. So, let's take some photo and video. So for the picture quality of being 50 megapixels, as they say, it actually doesn't look that bad. From my side at least, I don't know about the camera side. It looks nice. It's just some grain somewhere, but I'll show a picture of this on my iPhone, and you two can see the difference. You guys can see the difference, side by side as of right now, and a video of what it looks like on my iPhone compared to the Samsung. So we have a MediaTek MT6833 at a 2.20 gigahertz, 8 cores. The clock speed, every single one. It's ARM based. It's running Android 15 with OpenGL 3.2 with no root. Battery health is good. It's charging right now, as you can see down here. It's charging and it's pretty much okay. And right now, that's just all the boring crap. So now let's just get onto TikTok. Wow, you can really see the screen burning. Well, we can sign in with the burner account. This account won't be used at all, so we can actually try this out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the United States of America.
So it looks like okay. So scrolling, it looks okay.
What happens when mommy and daddy argue?
It's a little slow, as you can see. When you start scrolling too much, it gets slow. So that kind of sucks. So you start scrolling a bunch. Now it'll start catching it. It'll start slowing down a lot. And it's starting to load. So, next up, we'll do Roblox. We'll just create an account. Let's try out some games. So, oh wow. The way it just bugged out. Now I gotta scroll all the way back. Let's try out. Let's try out Redwood Prison Reworked. I heard the graphics are absolutely phenomenal, but it can literally heat up devices like these. Well, makes sense because I literally just made this account. So let's just try Arsenal. Okay, you can see the lag is starting to catch up. So we gotta tap to restart this app for a better view. So let's just do that. Seems like that didn't work, so they're just outright lying to me. You guys agree with the H chat? Put a comment down below. In my opinion, it's really annoying. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just not worry about that, and we'll think in our minds about how many frames can it get. So we're running at around 40 when sitting over here, but it drops down to 20. As you can see, it starts to bug out. It starts to bug out a lot. So it looks like, yeah, it drops down to 20 frames average, and it can go up to 40 when you're just sitting there doing nothing. So, in my opinion, I don't think it's a best bet. My best bet, it's not worth it. Ooh. Well, that sucks. Well, in short, what do I think about this? I think, you should not buy the phone. But if you want to have like a fun project with the phone, yeah, you can do that perfectly fine. Just don't try to do something too intensive. Also, if you do use this for a long time, be careful of the precautions like the bulging battery and all that stuff, and the screen burn-in. But other than that, this might be one of the worst phones I've tried. It does have one thing better than Apple. It does have the headphone jack. Alright, I'll see you guys later.